live from Cleveland. This is Progressive Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill, Emmanuel Clase.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go now, Max Kepler at the plate.
Minnesota, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. Goes down looking. And here comes Carlos Correa. To third. Toss to Naylor. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Gonzalez moves under this one, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Twins retired in short order, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Kwan into second, and he's got it double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Kwan headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, and Cleveland on top 1-0. That one ripped. Gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they add on. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Line drive, base hit down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Cole Sands takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Cole Sands.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, base hit.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mike Zunino.
Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. On the ground, and that's just foul. Gonzalez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. That's smashed towards center. Taylor makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Led off this game with a double. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line drive, pulls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed.
2 outs, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Doubled in his first AB. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
On the mound now for the Twins, Giovanni Moran. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 71, Giovanni Moran.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Josh Bell. Doubled his first time up. Base knock right field.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Josh Naylor. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But it's a huge inning for him as they score 10 times. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 10 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And down on strikes. 1 out in the second. Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. And a foul ball. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Righty delivers. This to third. Ramirez. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nick Gordon.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gordon. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a...
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 10-0. Back here in Cleveland. Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman,
Moran back to work. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, Oscar.
So up next, Oscar Gonzalez. Singled and scored his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Mike Zunino. He's already homered in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Kepler pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The batter, the center fielder.
So digging in, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is back up the middle and a base hit. Straw coming home. He scores, and they extend their lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's a big power threat. Jose Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 12 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back onto the 3rd inning. And now for the Twins, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Clase back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Clase, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Zunino makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the catcher, number 8, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Vasquez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2008. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a swing and a miss there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Michael A. Taylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Taylor, a rangy center fielder, 32 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League.
That was straight queso right there.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that one wrapped foul.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 13-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Emilio Pagan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Andres Jimenez digs in now. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 down, and now it's going to be Oscar Gonzalez. Well struck left field. Hits the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 14-0. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Miles.
Digging in, Miles Straw.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Now a fly ball to right center. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Guardians on top, 14-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Max Kepler. And he deals. And that one pulled foul. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa. Grounded out his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
This one popped up. Rosario in position. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add on. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jorge Alcala.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So man aboard. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ripped on a line to center. Taylor makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Oscar Gonzalez now at the plate.
Oh yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mike Zunino pops one out of here, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 21-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, base is empty. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. In the air to left center. Taylor gliding to his right, makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Kwan around second, headed for third. The relay tries to get back and save.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We played 4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
And a pitch. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. And he pumps it a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Josh Bell.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Gallo. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The batter.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. hammered. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor sizes this one up, grabs it on the run. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the Guardians catcher, Mike Zunino.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back, and it's off the wall. Cut off, now a throw home, but it's offline. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. On a line, base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Now batting.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, base hit. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Out there to center, Taylor drifts towards it. That is the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. The Guardians lead this one 23-0. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Number 8, Christian Vasquez.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Michael A.
Taylor, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now batting Max Kepler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Kepler, 30 years old now, and he was born in Germany. Oh, 1 down. And it's fouled away. In the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. The Guardians lead it 23-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yohan Duran. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Hit hard, that gets through.
The first baseman, number 22.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Lined into right. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add a pair. It's 25-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Now the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So in now for Cleveland, Mike Zunino. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 27-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
On the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jax. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're through 6 full. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Bounced, and that got the pitcher in there safely. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Now it's the DH, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Larnach in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Miranda stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
0-2 now. In the air, foul off first. Naylor makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Stephen Kwan. Here comes a pitch. Grips one to right. Kepler makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter, number 1.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians.
Rosario.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
One gone, runner at first. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Well struck, right field. That's back. And it's gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 4th home run of the game. It's 29-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. They're just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Josh Bell digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. But no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with one out. Andres Jimenez will hit next. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. One run across.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Jorge Lopez taking over on the mound. Two on with one out. Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped. That's back. And that one's gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. And that one fouled off. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-1. Ripped on a line. Taylor makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Rips that one center field. And that is the third out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Nick Gordon. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Here's Christian Vasquez. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. On the ground to first. Could be 2. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Michael A. Taylor digs in now. Right down the chute, and that's strike 1. Gallo on at second with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Oh, the right-hander back to work. That one ripped.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Next to hit, Josh Bell. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. So man aboard. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's ripped. Base hit. Bell rounds second on his way to third. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error.
Now back, second baseman, Andres.
So they're at the corners now. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center field. That's back. And it is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. This one smacked out to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
I mean, come on, have a game. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Kepler makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And he deals. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Towards first. Naylor takes it to the bag. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Now Correa up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Fly ball to right. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time at the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
So I'm lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grillin' some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger, it's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good, it's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.